What is up, everybody? The Saints fan, and today I am going to be bringing you guys two things, actually. One, a little trick that I just learned about, and then the other is how to make a good-looking female character, at least, somewhat decent-looking. Mine's not bad, but I'll get into that because a lot of you guys have been actually leaving comments talking about that, asking me to do that after I mentioned it in the one video. So, figured I'd bring that to you guys today. But before we get into the video, as always, if you do enjoy it and find it helpful, then leave a like on it. And if you haven't already, definitely subscribe for more awesome GTA content. Now, the first thing we're going to talk about is this little trick. Basically, it's how to take a picture of you beating somebody up. It's kind of cool, and it's actually really easy. All you want to do is find somebody, it can be an NPC, it can be another person, whatever. All you want to do is hit LT to lock onto them, and then you just start spamming the right trigger. Now, once you start hitting the right trigger, it'll like curb stomp them, hit them with your foot once they're on the ground, once they're dead. And once you're doing this and you keep holding LT and then keep spamming RT to, kick them, then you can hit up on the D-pad and bring out your phone. And when you're on your phone, you can actually access the camera. And it's kind of neat because the camera's in third person and you can probably get some cool action shots if you were good with the camera. Also, this works with melee weapons. You can do it with your fist like I did in the video. But if you have, different melee weapons, golf club or baseball bat, whatever, you can use that as well. So you can probably get some really neat pictures. Also, if there are more people around you, as you see, because the paramedics come and join, I eventually start hitting them and it actually still stays in the camera. But if you do try to move the stick and you're not hitting the RT button, then it'll actually put you back into first person mode on the camera. So just make sure, you keep hitting the RT to, hit somebody. But it's kind of neat. Again, just a little trick I thought I'd share with you guys. Maybe you guys can come up with some neat pictures or something like that. But anyway, getting into the main point of this video is how to make your female character look somewhat decent. Now, if you've ever tried to do this before, you'll know that it takes a while because most of the female characters that you can create, they look like they've been doing drugs for like 5-10 years or something, and it's just not pretty. Well, I was doing some research and I didn't really find too many videos and too many helpful sort of guides to tell you guys what to sort of do. So I figured, I might as well record. I literally made this character, or tried making it for like in 2 hours or so. So it took me a while. I was playing with every different option I could. And this was the best I can do it. I mean, I didn't want to sit there for another couple hours more trying to fine-tune her to make her look better. But, I mean, she's not bad. You can see her in my videos sometimes I made. She's not bad. So if you want to follow my guide, 100%, then you can get your character to look like mine. But if not, if you have a character or you mess with some settings, tweak some settings here and there, then leave all your settings in the comment section below if anybody else wants to try this and they can use your settings instead. And maybe if you even can get a picture, leave a picture in the comments as well, because I know you can leave links now in the description or in the comment section. But anyway, getting into my character. So the first thing you want to do, and this pretty much applies for however you want to make your character. For lifestyle, you want her to be sleeping 12 hours. You want with friends and family to be 4 hours. And you want playing sports and working out for 8 hours, and that maxes out all of your hours. But I found if you set all that stuff to what I just said, then it actually makes her look a little bit better, because obviously if you do like illegal work, if you put stuff into that, she'll look like a drug addict and it's not pretty. You can sort of maybe put some into legal work. I tried that a little bit, but she came out not as good as when I didn't put any in legal work. But I would just recommend going 12, 4, and 8 for the top 3. The next thing we're going to talk about is the appearance. I know it's not in order, but the appearance, you want to make her at least 21 or 22. I mean, I guess it really depends on what you want, but I found that obviously the lower the age, the better looking. Hair, ponytail is probably the best one in my opinion, at least until you can unlock some of the ones that have come out with the DLC and stuff that may look a little bit better. Hair color, I guess that's up to you. I chose black. And for makeup, I found the best one, at least at the start, is the cat eyes makeup. Now, once you unlock better makeups, if that makes any sense, then you can obviously upgrade. But for the start, definitely cat eyes is the best looking one. And then getting into heritage, this is where it all matters. And this is obviously what takes a lot of time because there's a lot of different options and the character creation menu is kind of confusing if you don't really know what's happening. So obviously your gender, you want to be female. The mom's mother, I chose Grandma 6. The mom's father, I chose Grandpa 1. The dad's mother, I chose Granny 1. And then the dad's father, I chose Granddad 1. And then all of the sliders, I chose to put all of them on the left, and that is how I made my character. I will say though, I think the Grandma 6 at the top for mom's mother, if you change that, that'll actually change her skin tone. So if you want to be, whiter or darker, then you can do that. But I like, she looks tan in mine, so it is what it is. I like the way she looks. But again, that is pretty much it. And also one thing is that you are going to look a little bit different when you go and start playing online. Obviously, clothes matter. Again, once you upgrade and get more levels and get more stuff unlocked, you can get different makeups and different haircuts and stuff to make her look a little bit better. But again, this is just my setup. If you found different options to make her look a little better, then definitely leave them in the comment section like I said before. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like, share it, subscribe, all that stuff. And as always, it's your boy Saints Fan. I'm out. Peace!